Alright guys, hello and welcome to an offline R6 mod tutorial. This is not online, this is not meant to ruin anyone else's games. This is purely for fun. There is no any sort of just cheating on online going on. In fact, you can't even, the way that I have my game launched, actually it's not right now, you can't even load into the servers. So this launches without BattleEye to ensure, there we go. There's no risk of a potential ban or anything like that. So this is for PC only. You will need to have cheat engine and the cheat table here. So if you, let's see, I wish I could kind of organize this, but I can't. So you're gonna click the cheat engine link here. I already had it open, so that's why it's open already. I know it seems sketchy and I know it seems like dumb looking. This is like one of the most trusted sites for me at least. So I'm gonna put this in my downloads. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna replace the old one. There was an older tutorial I made. So I already have mine installed, and I really don't want to have 10 minutes of recording. Um, I how would I show that this isn't a virus without not downloading it? So I usually won't download it. One rule of thumb I'll go by is I won't download any link or press any link that it's in a description for a cheat or anything like that if the person who's recording the video themselves didn't do it. So I can understand if you guys wouldn't want to download this because I didn't fully let this download. That's completely fine. But for the people who trust me and know I've made successful cheats in the past, I'm going to go ahead and pause this. If you don't think it's safe, call me on Discord. Feel free. I can show you. Um, there are certain times that I won't be able to respond, but I will respond as soon as possible. If I don't respond within the next hour or so of you messaging me, don't take it as I'm not going to help you. Take it as I'm probably busy. Um, but yeah, so once we have our cheat engine, I have mine pinned to my taskbar here. As for my admin, you're going to need to give it your admin so it can edit values within a .exe. So now, if you have the game on Steam, if you own or bought R6 on Steam, you're going to go to your properties, set launch options, and type /be launch, I can't, if I could spell, launch -be. So this says launch the game without BattleEye, so there's no anti-cheat. Now, don't think this is going to get you past, if you were to use a hack. If you were to go online, it wouldn't even work. You wouldn't be able to. But you'll press OK. I'm not going to save it since I don't have it on Steam. I didn't actually buy it on here. It's just a shortcut. But yeah, so that's how you would do it on Steam. But if you bought it on Epic Games or on Ubisoft, you're gonna go to your game. You're gonna click it. Go down to Properties. Hold on. I'm gonna have to take a tiny 2-minute break. All right, sorry that was shorter than 2 minutes, but. So once you're at properties, you're gonna want to go to add command line arguments. And you're gonna type the exact same thing on screen now. If I could learn to spell, and I'll have it in description hopefully if I remember. But this just again launches without BattleEye. So we're gonna save it, and then make sure you launch it within the launcher. I know I've kind of noticed that if you launch it with a shortcut, it kind of glitches. It might work, it might not. Make sure you launch not the Vulkan. The Vulkan's values are different, so we're going to do Rainbow Six Siege. And then once we have that, while this loads, I'm going to go to the Discord, scroll all the way down, and download this cheat table. Cheat tables are basically almost like a glossary for values in games, or I don't even know if glossary is the correct term. You're going to double click it and it'll launch it, and you'll have all of these pointers. This is what the intended thing that would, or outcome that you would want. So you're going to want all of this, and if you don't see this, that means you just launched Cheat Engine. If you can't open the .ct, then just go to this little file icon, and then go to where you installed it, and then open it. Merge would mean it would add all of them both together. You don't want to do that. And we're going to attach it to Rainbow Six Siege. Now you can see my game launched with Rainbow Six Siege. So if you see Rainbow Six underscore be.exe, do not attach. A lot of the time the game will think that you're trying to pull something sketchy like hacking it online. And let it be known that their antivirus or anti-cheat pretty good. So make sure, I might have just misspelled that. I'm again a very bad speller. So that's one way you can check. So you can see there, we don't have the underscore BE and we don't have the BE service. So we're gonna double click it to open it, keep the current address list, and then we'll wait for it to fully launch. I actually added a new transition type thing to the channel, so you'll see after this disclaimer in the video, you'll see that little transition I had made. This is single player only for Windows only. Like I said beforehand, this won't work on console. Console can't download stuff off the internet as far as I know. I'm actually really excited for crossplay between platforms. When that happens, if you were to play with someone, you would need a VPN to be able to. So the way that I'll describe this in Paint as I do a lot of stuff. So a lot of the time with VP or like playing a match in Rainbow Six Siege while it's modded and you don't have BattleEye, what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to use a VPN, and this is what the VPN does. So we're gonna put G for game. I know this is dumb. Skip ahead if you don't need this explanation. So this is you connecting to the game without no anti-cheat. So no anti-cheat, meaning you can't connect to the R6 servers. But if you want your friend to connect, you would have to connect through the R6 servers. And since you're not connecting through those, it won't allow it. So what you'll need to do is you'll need to actually connect to a VPN. And what this VPN does is it fakes a LAN connection, basically. And we'll do F for friend. So both of you guys go through this VPN, and it allows you to go into the same game while you guys aren't on the same network. But it basically tricks the game into thinking that you guys are on the same network. As far as I know, this does not break any TOS as long as it stays offline and you don't do any of the game modes that give you renown. So I'm going to go into a custom game, create local. Don't do create online, I don't believe it'll work. We're going to go to for modding. Let's see if can I actually change this. I don't want that map. How do you change that? Am I just dumb? Ah, there we go. Okay, it's lagging. I'm going to do coastline. Alright, so then you'll load into a custom game. Doesn't matter what the settings are. You'll start the game. And once you've attached to your Rainbow Six Siege, that's weird. I might actually have my BattleEye launched, which I don't want. Yeah, no, we don't want that. Why is that happening? I really can't spell, can I? There's no N. I'm so dumb. I'm very sorry for all the mistakes I've been making. That's my fault. Alright. I probably won't cut that out just due to there's a lot of information that's useful there. My fault, sorry. The correct thing should have been on screen anyway. So to open your cheat engine, you'll just double click the .ct. We're gonna make sure that there isn't a battle eye. Press yes. Yeah, okay, we're fine. Sorry, it's kind of unprofessional, but it's my fault. Tutorial's a tutorial. It's the most updated one that I know of. I couldn't find, when I was trying to do this, there was no tutorials. I had to figure it out all on, by myself. Just for the sake of the recording. Okay. Now that we've got it, we're gonna go into custom game, create local, for modding, create as player, and hopefully now we don't have the anti-cheat. There we go. Okay, so now what we're gonna want to do is wall in the lobby, picking an operator. You're gonna pause the timer now. I didn't even know this existed, but you're gonna pause timer. So this will just give you more time. This only works in locals, by the way. You can only pause the timer in a local. Next, you're gonna pick some sort of operator that you want to edit. So I want to give an AR-33 to Blitz as a secondary. I hope this doesn't break the game. We're gonna press, make sure you have it both pressed and the little arrow down. It's a little weird. For some reason it doesn't work correctly if you don't, or it's a little buggy sometimes. Why isn't my black ice equipped? Anyway, so we're gonna copy the gun's value. So this is primary gun value, and we want to copy this one. We are then going to go to Blitz, and we're gonna go, his primary quote-unquote gun is his shield. So we're gonna go to his secondary gun, which is his pistol, and paste over the AR-33. So now, once we load in, if it doesn't crash, which I hope it won't.
Need to find the hostage.
Alright, so it would have crashed by the time you loaded in
Insertion
for the
in 10
drone.
seconds. 5 seconds. Hostage location is unknown.
So as you can see,
Operation.
this isn't edited. It's very glitchy since I didn't copy a lot of the values over that I probably should have. But yeah, so if you ever wanted to push this Blitz in a custom game with a whole AR, there you go. This is very glitchy since it's not intended. Like it's not its intended use. But not much you can really do to fix that. First try. What we can, a little extra stuff we can do. We can actually edit values within the game. This is just a feature of Cheat Engine. You don't have to have the cheat engine or the cheat table for this to work. So we're gonna scan for however many bullets we have in currently in our mag, which is 26. We're gonna scan for all values in the game that are currently 26 as of that time of scan. We're gonna shoot 25. So it'll go to values that have gone from 25 or 26 to 25. See, we've only got 9 and some of those are fluctuating. We can narrow this down even more. But to narrow these down, we just shoot more, and you can see right here they're all changing pretty fast. All in sync. So a lot of the time, 2 of these are actual bullet values and other are like, I don't even know what it. But to stop these values from changing, you can just put the little X through them, and it it makes them continuously say that number. And as you can see, at the bottom right, I have continuous infinite ammo. We can also do that with, I think, Blitz's ability. And we go to 3. Uh, 3, 3, 3, 3. Now we'll go to 2, but don't scan yet. Now 2. Got 6 values. Hope we don't edit anything that's important to the game. And we make sure that these values don't change. Don't leave these if you die or like the game ends. Quickly disable those, otherwise the game might break. Um, that's weird. Gonna stay. Uh, Weird. Okay. Oh yeah, they do. See, now I still have 1. And then you can actually enable a speed hack. This speeds up everything in the game, not just time and speed. So now everything is multiplied times 5. So any value that can edit will be turned up times 5. And that includes speed, obviously, as you can see there. Disabling a lot of those to make sure the game doesn't break. But yeah, that is the end of the tutorial. I'm gonna add a little bit more just because there's some other features I can go over. A lot of this is self-explanatory. You're always gonna be player 0 in a local game. Pause this. So we can actually give sites too. So I'm trying to think what sites do. So we could actually give Russian ACOG, Russian reflex to other ops. And we can give anything. We can give the gun scope, obviously, which is the Russian reflex, the barrel, the laser. But a lot of this time, it's really not worth it. Laser is always like on or off. Mag model is when you saw the AR-33 being very glitchy. So when I loaded it as Blitz, it looked like a pistol mag. Mag model's that. The pistol mag that showed up was the same, but it was supposed to be the AR-33's mag model, and it wasn't. So if we wanted, we could actually give, so actually, let's give him a MP5 as secondary. So it'll be, Tachanka MP5. So we'll copy the primary gun value, and then we'll go to the op that we wanted on, Tachanka. We'll paste it over where we stole it from. And then, I think we can actually give the turret to other people. So if we wanted, we could get, since I've already done a gun change, how about we actually take the turret and give it to someone else. Let's give the turret to Doc. So now we'll, and hope the game doesn't break. If the game freezes, it's most likely, yep, broke. So there's a lot of stuff that will break the game. It's just kind of a given. If you if you copy like the wrong value or a value that's invalid, it will crash. But yeah, that is the tutorial. I hope it wasn't too long, and I hope I didn't go over any or skip anything that I actually needed to show. But yeah, that's the end of the tutorial. Thanks for watching.